This is the chassis of a Stokke Scoot, and the problem with this chassis is that when you push in the buttons to adjust the handle, it doesn't pop into place easily. It's slow to pop back into place. Now there can be a few different reasons for this sort of a thing occurring. One can be overall asymmetry in the chassis, which is not allowing either side to meet at the same point, so they symmetrically pop into place. But in most cases where it's asymmetry in the chassis, you'll find a position at which one button will pop, but the other won't. In this case, they're both a bit slower, so most likely it's something else. Next possible cause for this sort of a problem is that inside the actual mechanism, parts have been damaged or gotten out of alignment, most often because the rivet, which runs through the entire handle adjustment mechanism, has bent, or that small stones or sand have gotten in. In that case, you need to take apart the entire mechanism, check for damage, remove any sort of extra stuff, and put it back together. The third and easiest cause for this, or easiest to fix cause for this, is simply that a bit of dirt has gotten inside, or somebody has lubricated with the wrong sort of lubrication, perhaps a cooking oil or something like this, which has then dried inside, and the various parts of the mechanism are simply sticking in relation to each other. And that is the idea that the mechanism is just not lubricated properly, not sliding, the moving components are not sliding against each other properly, is the first thing you want to work at when you're troubleshooting this problem. So then what we're going to do is take a smaller flathead screwdriver and stick it in on the side of this button and pop it out, and you want it to fit between teeth. You'll notice that as you start to pop it out. You'll see underneath is a rivet, and if lubrication doesn't work, this is the rivet you're going to drill. It's going to pop out the back side, and you'll need to re-rivet it afterwards, and that will open up the entire mechanism. I'm not going to do that on the video today, but if you need to see that done, please leave a comment below. What we're going to try today is the first thing you should try, which is pop off the button, turn the chassis at a bit of an angle, and give it a good spray in all those holes with a silicone spray. Because this is primarily plastic that is sliding against each other, silicone spray is where it's at. I'm going to do the same thing along that top joint so that it works its way down inside. Okay, I'm going to do the other button as well now. Go. Let it sit for a little bit. Okay, after you've let it sit for a little bit, you can reinsert your buttons. While you have them off though, you do want to have a look at each of these teeth, make sure that they're all pretty even, there's not any extra damage on any of them, as that can also be a reason that the button does not pop back out easily. Pop them back in place. And then you want to work the mechanism a bit. In this case, as you can see, the buttons are now popping back almost immediately. So this has solved the problem, and this will solve the problem in most cases. In any case, that is how you troubleshoot problems related to the handle height adjustment mechanism on a Stokke Scoot. We hope that this video was useful to you, and if it was, we ask you to subscribe, as it helps us to continue making videos in the future. Thank you.